Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm going to share with you the structure of every single capture page that I create that gets upwards of 60% opt-in rates almost routinely, and I'm going to share it with you in today's video. So firstly, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Penberthy. I'm the founder of adclients.com, where we help people to launch their ideas online, build profitable sales funnels, and turn on traffic. And I'm pleased you're here. And before we get into today's video, I want to address those of you that have been watching my videos for a while. We would love to know, when I say we, me and my team behind the camera, what do you want to learn from us? We focus here on the channel on paid ads and sales funnels and everything we're doing in that area. But let us know in the comments box below on this video, what videos do you want to see from us? What tutorials, what topics can we help with your headlines, your copywriting, your webinar scripting, your sales funnels, your traffic generation? Where are you most stuck? And where do you need the help? Let us know in the comments box and we'll pick some comments to do videos about. So this might be a shorter lesson today, but one that is really, really important, because the front door, the gateway to basically every online business should be an email list, right? You take them through a doorway where they give you their name and email. If you're building a webinar funnel, you're gonna have them opt in with their name and email for the webinar. If you are doing a book funnel, usually you'll ask for a name, email, and some other information so that you can follow up with those people via email as well. You know, every single sales funnel, it starts with building an email list. And quite rightly, right now in our company, we do well into 6 figures every single month in additional revenue just by utilizing our email list. So it's a very good idea, but I want to share with you, after tons and tons of testing and tweaking, the go-to, the default template that me and my team use for basically every sales funnel that we put out, because it's very hard to beat. It outconverts everything else that we have done, and I want to teach it to you. Now, quick disclaimer, I'm not saying this is the only way to build a page. I'm not saying this is the only way to structure a page. There are probably other people that have found other templates that work better for them. Totally fine. This is just what has worked well for me. I'm going to doodle it out here and talk about each component, and then I'm going to share with you a couple of examples from real campaigns that we have running. So let's get into it. This is your page. This is your webinar registration page, your opt-in page, your capture page, whatever you want to call it. Here's the structure of the page. Right here, you have what we call the fold, okay? The fold is the part of the page where people would have to scroll to see anything below that part of the page, okay? There's some really key things that you need at the very top of the page. And the first thing is, if you have a logo, now we don't do this every time, but we usually do, we have a top section there with a logo. We just find that's a really good way to show that you're a real brand, you're a real company, and it just gives that little bit of extra credibility. Then we have what we call a pre-headline. And I usually use the pre-headline to call out the type of people that we want for this particular offer, or to let them know what it is that they're going to be getting. So it might be calling all coaches and then the headline, or it might just be free web class reveals, which is just telling them what it is they're going to get. Either way, we have a pre-headline. Then we have the main headline. Okay, so that's the next piece. And then we have the sub-headline. Now, I'm not going to get into the copywriting aspect of this. We're talking about the structure for now. I've got another video on my channel that goes into the copywriting stuff, so you can check that out. But then we have a subheadline, and then I want to have the first call to action button for them to opt in. Okay, now this is the stuff that is most important to have above the fold. You do not want someone to have to scroll to find the first call to action button. Really, really important. Then after that, we might have some kind of section break or something like that. And what you've got to realize is, for a good headline on a good capture page, this is usually enough to get the opt-in. When it comes to email list building and getting someone's name and email, okay, it's not about having a big page with loads and loads of information on it. In fact, this is the only page in your funnel that you want people to literally bounce on and bounce off, meaning over on, you know, the traffic side of things that's leading someone to this page, we want them to spend a bit of time there. We want them to read the copy in our ad and get caught up and make a decision that they're going to click and come to our page. We want them to spend time there or watch the marketing video, whatever it was. And then after they opt in, we're going to take them to perhaps a page that's going to sell them something. So we do want them to spend time here and consume that information. This is the only page that we literally want them to bounce on and bounce off. We don't want them to spend much time here, because the longer they spend on this page, the more chance there is that they will lose interest, or a notification dings on Facebook, or their phone starts ringing, and there's more reasons why they'll then leave and never come back. So we want to get them through as quickly as possible. So keep this page really short, really sweet. The headline should do most of the work. Someone should read that headline and just based on that alone go, okay, this sounds like something I want, I'm going to opt in. Everything else we're about to do is just additional to this. It's helping the headline. So what we do down here is two things, okay? Or pretty much just two things. So we have an image. This could be a nice picture of you, or something that represents your brand or you and your team, whatever it is. Something that will show that you're a real person, real company, real people. I like to have that down there. Some kind of authoritative shot is good, or something that represents what you're talking about. If you're in the travel industry, then have a great picture of you traveling. If you are talking about scaling a company or whatever else, then maybe have a picture of you on stage presenting, whatever it is. Then we have some bullet points. Bullet point 1, bullet point 2, bullet point 3, perhaps bullet point 4. These bullet points are designed to support the headline, okay? We don't want someone to have to read all this. I would prefer someone land on this page, read the headline and opt in. But if they neither opt in nor leave, then the headline's done a good enough job to keep them on the page, and now this is hopefully going to get them over the edge. They're going to read something in this bullet points and go, okay, yeah, that's got my attention. And the final thing is we have another opt-in button, okay? You have another chance for them to go ahead and opt in. That's it. That's the structure of the page, and it literally has beaten out everything that we have done, and I want to share with you a couple of examples of what these pages look like. So here's the first example. This is one of our capture pages or one of our webinars that is targeting coaches and trainers and showing them how this whole process works, how to drive traffic, build a sales funnel, and position an offer and scale that into 7 figures. So we're talking to the people that we're trying to target here in the headline. But look at this, logo at the top, we've got the pre-headline, we've got the headline, we've got the sub-headline, we've got the button, and then don't worry about the date and time here. That's just an addition to this page because this is a just-in-time webinar. Then you can see further down, authoritative picture of me, the bullet points, and again, another opportunity to register. Okay, now let me show you one more example. Okay, here's an example of where I haven't got the logo for a little bit of comparison, but same thing, same structure. Pre-headline, which I'm using it in the opposite way now that I told you about. This one was free web class reveals. This one is calling out who I want. Free training for experts, trainers, coaches, and marketers. Headline, sub-headline, button. Authoritative picture, bullet points, button. Okay, this is it. This is the structure. This is how I build basically every single one of my capture pages, webinar registration pages. If I'm mailing this out to our internal audience, we will sometimes get 80, 90% opt-in rates. If we're going out to cold traffic, we will often get 30, 40, 50% opt-in rates. This just works really, really well. So anyway, hopefully that was helpful for you. If you'd like to check out these pages, I'll leave a link to both of them below me in the description box. And if you actually want to opt in for these trainings, they're really great trainings. This one here will show you all about driving insane amounts of traffic to any offer or sales funnel that you have with YouTube ads. And this is for you if you have an online course or a coaching or anything of that nature, and you need the whole package. You need traffic and funnels and creating a 7-figure offer. So do check those out. They are phenomenal, phenomenal trainings. And if you haven't already, hit the like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Turn on the bell notification. I'm putting out a couple new videos like this every single week that I think you'll find very, very valuable. So with that, thanks for being here. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you again soon.